What is the meaning of life? That's another big question.
What is the meaning of my life?
I don't know what the meaning of my life is.
What am I doing with my life? I know that. What is the meaning of it? Couldn't tell you.
The meaning of life, I think you need to break that down.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Still lost right now.
Meaning of life, that's an easy one. That's an easy one. Philosophers throughout the ages have searched for the meaning of life, and the irony of it is that we so easily know the answer as Christians.
The meaning of life to me is to make my life worth something, to make decisions that, are about going to heaven.
I don't think there is a meaning of life.
Well, no, the meaning of life is immortality.
I believe the meaning of life, based around the premise that God's ultimate purpose is to glorify Himself. So I believe as we live, we have to find that one thing or that couple of things that God has just clearly wired us for and offer it back to Him and be the best we can be at it, and He will then use it for His glory.
Our purpose in life is to enjoy what He's given us and bring Him as much glory as possible.
I know what I'm doing, but I couldn't tell you why. That's a philosophical question, and I'm not a philosopher.
Meaning of life, things being alive, I basically would think to be able to breathe and eat and, things like that.
I don't know what the meaning of life is. I think you just live your life and live it the way that you want to live it.
Between the time of birth and the time of death, here I am, here we are.
No regrets, just have a good time.
Generally speaking, I think the purpose, the meaning of life is to love and to be loved.
I think life is meant to be cherished and laughing and smiling, hanging out with people that you have a good time with.
Meaning for me is just, I have a purpose here and there's an end payoff. It's just not an accident.
And I'm kind of glad I don't know the meaning of life.
I've had a lot of discussions about this and I've come to the conclusion that there isn't a meaning to life, but I quite like that because that means that you can do anything, and if you do something that improves the world, that's great because that helps the people around. But if you just decide to live your life where you do things for yourself, then that's your life and it's over and you didn't waste it.
I believe that right here on earth, we can create heaven or create hell. And so I'm not that concerned about what happens after life. What I want to focus on is what am I helping to create here in this life.
Because once you're dead,
You get buried and you get eaten up by lots of little worms.
game over.